IO is not defined. So that's the error you are getting. So what's that IO? Okay, that was my mistake. So what's the code I have sent to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sorry. This is not the statement. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
just remove that statement because IO, what does it IO represents? There's nothing like IO variable here, right? Just a frame we have. Just remove that statement and execute again.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. So this is how you can capture an image by using your camera, system camera. Okay. So try to execute the same. What's the data type of image here, like frame? When you read it,
Character type, ma'am.
what? When you read an image, so just consider the previous examples, whatever we have tried till yesterday. We are going to read an image like by using a variable like I equals or image equals cv2.imread ak.jpg, like colored chips dot jpg png cameraman.png, like that we are going to use, right? So then what's the data type of that img or image variable which stores the image? Is anybody checked for that? ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾವ ಡಾಟಾ ಟೈಪ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ? That will be it is unsigned int. You can also check it for type of int. It is integer value, that to numpy array. Okay, so it is a numpy array. So when you read an image then it is converted to a numpy array, because that's why we can use any of the functions which are defined in the numpy library on the images. With the images you can use any of those functions. Okay, numpy library ಜೊತೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ, min max scalar, like finding the index. So what are like array, arrange, creating an image using a numpy array, so it's also possible. So like such you can use the methods which are defined inside the numpy library with the images which are read or displayed using OpenCV library. Okay, so when you check for that image object, it will be data type will be numpy array, because that whenever you read the image it will be converted to a numpy array. Okay, so have everybody done with this? ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಇದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಆನ್
ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಆಫ್ ಆಗ್ತೇನೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಆಫ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಕ್ಯೂ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನೀವು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಇದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ರನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಆನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಆನ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಂಡೋ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ವಿಂಡೋ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನೀವು ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಏನು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ that will start to display. Okay, so as soon as you press letter Q here, as I mentioned Q here, lowercase q, so you press lowercase q, then it will going to stop, it will going to close the window and stop capturing the image. Okay, so you can give any character here, like is I'll give. If I give s, then I have to press s, ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಕನ್ನ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಓಪನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈಡ್ ಕೀ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅಂಟಿಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅನ್ಲೆಸ್ ಯು ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕೀ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್ ಬಟನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಎಸ್ ಬಟನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ಬಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ?
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute, ma'am.
ಅಕ್ಷಯ್, ಅಕ್ಷಯ್, ಓಕೆ. ಅಮೃತ್ ಬಾಳು,
Yes, ma'am.
ಗಾಟ್ ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್?
Doing, ma'am.
Okay, try to complete it. Bhumika,
Yes, ma'am.
done with the code?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, got the image?
No, ma'am. Still error.
Okay, what's the error you are getting?
In the CV2 dot frame line, ma'am. CV2 dot I'm show of frame comma frame.
Okay, so what's the error you are getting? What's the statement? Final statement you are going to get the error, like what's that? Like assertion error or something?
Yes, ma'am. Assertion failed.
Okay, try to print here with like print return value na print ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ try ಮಾಡಿ. If it returns false, then it's a problem with your camera, you can't do anything with it.
Yes.
If it returns true, then it's the mistake of your code.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
I will
so
try.
do it and correct it. Others? Bhumika, KM,
Yes, ma'am.
got the result?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Kirti,
Yes, ma'am.
fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Manjunath,
Yes, ma'am.
got the result?
Doing, ma'am.
Okay, do it. Okay, what about others who have finished?
Finished,
Just
ma'am.
find out where finished. Okay, once you finish this task, then try to locate this image new5.jpg where it is stored. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇದು?
Where the Jupyter notebook is stored.
Where the Jupyter notebook is stored in the, that means in the current directory, current working directory. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ನೋಟ್ಬುಕ್ನ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಈ ನೋಟ್ಬುಕ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ನೋಟ್ಬುಕ್ನ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಫೋಲ್ಡರಲ್ಲಿ this image will going to save. Okay, so then after finishing this task, then try to read this file separately as you are doing in the previous classes. Okay, as in the same way, follow the same way, try to read that image and display the same.
Ma'am, I'm doing this in a Google Colab, ma'am, and it's showing attribute error. It's showing.
In Google Colab, it won't work. Try to use the Jupyter notebook itself. It's not that same code will not work in the Jupyter Colab because that service, that environment doesn't allow you to create a window and display a image in that window.
Okay, ma'am.
And wait key function, rest all windows are not supported in that environment. You can use the Jupyter notebook or the Spider. Both in both the environment it will work.
Ma'am,
Yeah, tell me. Completed? Not getting an error.
does the image store, ma'am?
Inpa?
Image, ma'am, captured image.
Captured
Which
image.
method used
I am right? To
in the
save an
code?
image, the method used is I am right. Here it is.
Okay, ma'am, it was not shared in the code, ma'am.
Okay. So that's the separate statement. Once you finished with this task, once you finished with the capturing the image, then next try to save it. Okay, that's the next task. Okay. Then once you save this file, then try to read it and display it as you are doing in the previous classes, like in the formal way. So you just say whatever the image is stored in your system, you are going to read it and display it, right? So in the same way, read this image and display it using CV2 or just using the plot. Try to locate this file. Done. So the next task is try to split the channels of the frame and merge them back and display the merged image. Okay, so try to do it for this image. Okay, how are you going to do it? You're going to import the library. So is it not needed, right? Every time you need to import the library. So while you are using the Jupyter notebook, once it is imported, it's enough. You can use throughout the notebook. Okay, so since it to have the set of code in a separate part, so I'm just importing again. Okay, so next, to read an image, like original image will be cv2.amread. It is new 5.jpg, right? Should be specified codes in. Okay, so now split the channels. How can I split the channels? Just use split and merge methods. Okay, so splitting the channel using the split method will be done by using blue, green and red equals cv2 dot split original, right? So this will extract the different layers, multiple layers, the basic layers from the image which have created, which you have captured. Okay, and to merge them back, we can merge it like colored equals cv2 dot merge wgr. Okay, so is this correct? To read an image and to split the channels from the image and to merge them back. Is this correct? Or anything wrong with this code? Okay, ಫಾಲೋ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆನಾ ಕೋಡು, ತಪ್ಪಿದೆನಾ?
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆನಾ? ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? ನೀವೇನು ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಇಮೇಜ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಅದನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಫೈಲ್ ನೇಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಫೈಲ್ ನೇಮ್ ವಿತ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ .jpg, .jpeg, .ef, .png, anything you can give, but it should be given with the file name .extension. Okay, so then only it will be saved properly. Okay, so once you read it, you have to specify the extension also, file name with the extension also. Okay, then if you read it, it will be read in the format of bgr, right? So bgr format alli read agutte alva. So when you split this, the first channel will be blue, second channel will be green and third channel will be red. Okay, so when you match them back, again the first channel will be blue, second channel will be green and third channel will be red. Okay, so we'll get the same image. Okay, whatever we have read, that will be displayed here. Now try to change the layers here, convert it to RGB. Okay, so now display the image. Once you read it and splitting of the channels and you merge them back in the reverse order, split the colored image here or original image and the colored image. Are they same? They are looking like the same image or the different ones? What about the color shadings you are getting in both the images, like original and IC? ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ಐ ಸಿನೂ ನೀವು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಐಮ್ ಶೋ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅವ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ ಡಾಟ್ ಐಮ್ ಶೋ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅಥವಾ CV2 ಡಾಟ್ ಐಮ್ ಶೋ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಥರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆನಾ? ಆರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ಸೇಮ್, ಸಿಮಿಲರ್, ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್?
Looking same, ma'am.
Looking same?
Yes, ma'am, almost.
Almost. What about the color shadings? Shades check ಮಾಡಿ, the colored image capture ಮಾಡಿ.
It is slightly bluish, ma'am, like shade change.
There is a quite difference between these two images, right?
Yes,
Like in the
ma'am.
shadings, wherever you have red shades or the somewhat shades towards red will be appeared as a blue shades in this image, in another image, and wherever you have blue shades in one image, that portion will be appeared as the red shades in the other image, right? Okay, so that's what happens when you read the image using CV2. Okay, when you read the image in Python using OpenCV, it will read in the form of BGR format. Whatever we see will be in the form of RGB format, and OpenCV will read the image in the form of BGR format. When you reverse it back, reverse the layers, then you can see as it is. Okay, the color shades will be as in the original. Okay, so now after this task, everybody completed this? Bhumika, KM?
Yep.
Okay. Bhumika VK?
Ma'am.
Fine. Bhumika VK?
Yes, ma'am.
Manjunath?
Yes, ma'am.
ತನ್ಮಯ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಮರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಟಾಸ್ಕು?
Yes, ma'am.
ಫೈನ್. ಕೀರ್ತಿ?
Yes, ma'am.
ನಂದೀಶ್?
Yes, ma'am.
ಓಕೆ. ವರ್ಷಿಣಿ? UM? Varshini, have you tried this? Got the results or getting an error? Fine. Vinay GP?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Tejashwini?
Doing, ma'am.
Okay, continue. Spurti? Spurti HJ. Have you completed this portion or yet to do? Shruti?
Yes, ma'am. Getting, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Shiva Prasad?
Getting, ma'am.
Okay. Sanjana?
Yes, ma'am.
Sairam? Sairam? Rishabha? Okay. Praveen Kumar?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So almost everybody is done with this. So who are people who are trying, just right? So note down this code, you will get an error. Make sure of the syntax and the cases of the methods and the blocks. Okay, and then once you read it, then the next task is to do the same thing for the frame which you are capturing lively. Okay, which you are capturing from your webcam. So try to display the window which is in a inverted color space. That means, so once you show this frame, you'll able to get you'll able to see one window open with one window, and it will keeps on capturing a frame, and it will keeps on displaying it. So whatever the objects, whatever the scenery which is in front of your system camera will be appearing in that window. Okay, so try to split the channels. It's of colored image only. Okay, so try to split the channels in that image and try to merge them back in the reverse order and display this. So here you are going to give it as frame, and for this you are going to give it as IC itself. Okay, so try to do that. How will you do that? Okay, so try to do this task. ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಏನು ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋ ಫ್ರೇಮನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಚಾನಲ್ಸ್ನ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಮರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈ ಫ್ರೇಮಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಮರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅದನ್ನು AMShow ಮೆಥಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ವಿತ್ 2 windows with 2 different color formats. One is BGR, another one is RGB. Okay, so you have 5 minutes of time, then try to do that. Nandish, tell me, how can you do this?
Using the split method.
Using split method itself, but what's the statement you are going to use it here? Tell me the code.
Ma'am, I tried the BGR by defining BGR and writing that code, ma'am, but got single frame, ma'am, not the video.
Okay, this is for image, single image. Okay, so if you want to do it the same task on this in this video, in lively you want to display the 2 different formatted images which is capturing by your camera, system camera, then how can I do it? So that's what my question is all about. Okay, so I said like for the static image you are going to do this. Just read the image and split the channels and reversely merge them and then display them. You're going to display them by using cv2.imshow like back to original, like merged one, which is in the format RGB formatted, which is IC. Okay, so if I want to do the same task for the image which is a frame for which is capturing in this video in this by this camera lively, it has to show me a different formatted color images. ಓಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಓಪನ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವ, ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವ ವಿಂಡೋನಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ವಿಂಡೋ ಕೂಡ ಎರಡು ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಂಡೋನಲ್ಲಿ BGR ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಫ್ರೇಮ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಂಡೋನಲ್ಲಿ RGB ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇಮೇಜಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಲೈಕ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಮೈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐ ಡೂ ದಿಸ್?
Okay, ma'am. Now understand.
Okay. Now itself, tell me, how can I do this? ನೀವು ಎಸ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎರಡು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಅಂತ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು IC. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ BGR ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟೆಡ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ICನಲ್ಲಿ RGB ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟೆಡ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು BGR ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ new5.jpg ಅಂತ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ನೀವು BGR ಅಂತಲೇ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, BGR ಇಮೇಜ್, ಹೊಸ ಇಮೇಜನ್ನು ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ RGB ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿರೋದನ್ನ RGB_image ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ BGR image.jpg ಅಂದಾಗ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಪಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ IC. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ BGR ಇಮೇಜ್ ಅಂದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಏನು ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಮುಂಚೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಥರ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. RGB ಅಂದಾಗ ಕಲರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್, ಕಲರ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, so that can be done here, like just write this, include these statements here. Okay, but instead of original you need to pass frame. Okay, instead of original you need to pass here with a frame. So if I run this, you'll able to get two windows, which is one is of BGR format, another one is of RGB format. Okay, so try this code. So when you press S, then you'll be ended up with the two files which will be saved in your current directory. One is in the form in the name of BGR_image, another is in the name of RGB_image.jpg. Okay, so try this code and execute the same. So wait a minute, I'll share you the code how to execute. Okay, you can also do this way also, and in this way also. BGR to RGB ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ RGB to BGR ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ you can directly use the CVT color, but when you want to have the layers in other combinations other than BGR, other than RGB, then this method will work for you in a better way. So if I want it like RBB, so then what's the method? If I use CVT color, there's nothing, right? So for that purpose, this method is bet one. Okay, so this will be used as per our requirement in if you are working with the advanced applications, if you are developing applications based on the OpenCV, so then this kind of methods, this kind of splitting and merging the channels will be very much useful for you. Okay, so try to work out with this method and practice more. Done. So everybody completed this task?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So let us move on to the next topic. Excuse me. So let us move on to the next topic, which is what are all the image processing techniques we can implement on the images. Okay, so let's list out those. So different image processing techniques we can implement on the images are morphological operations, edge detection, filtering, and so we have already seen one, thresholding. Okay, so these are the basic image processing techniques we are going to work with. Okay, so this can be implemented on the images to process the images to get the meaningful results and the required results. Okay, to analyze the images or to get the information from the images. So we are going to do with these techniques. Okay, so thresholding we have already completed. So what does the thresholding will do? It will going to assign a pixel value based on the threshold value. With respect to the threshold value, the value of the pixel is going to change. Okay, so we are going to convert. So this will work on the colored images or the grayscale images. Thresholding works
Grayscale.
grayscale images. So that's what. And the other operations are morphological operations or the edge detection techniques and the filtering techniques. For all these kind of operations, so there is a common method. The basic thing you need to know is convolution. Okay, so convolution is the basic operation you need to know to deal with these different techniques. Okay, so for all these operations, this is the basic, this is the core thing, core operation going to happen. Okay, so can anybody tell me what does it mean? So have you come across with this word, this kind of operation ever? Fine. So convolution is nothing but the you might have used this word, right? Convolution in your
Combining of two signals in DSP we use.
yeah, that's what it is. Combining of the two signals, you are going to do it, right? For convolution is nothing but a combination. You're going to combine two different signals to get the resultant, right? To get a fruitful result, to get the required results, you're going to convolve one signal with the another, right? So here the same task, the same operation is going to happen. Okay, so instead of signals there, you are going to use the images. The images in turn will be used as a matrix. Okay, so in short we can say it as convolving two matrix will give you the resultant matrix as per the requirement. If you want to detect the edges, then one kind of convolution is going to happen. One kind of a separate kind of matrix will going to convolve with the image matrix. And if it is of filtering, so another kind of matrix will be convolved with the image matrix. If it is of morphological operation, another kind of matrix will be convolved with the original image matrix. Okay, so when you read the image, it will be in the form of NumPy array, as I said, right? So if you want to work with these images, if you want to detect edges in the image, if you want to filter the image, if you want to do morphological operations with that image, then so any of these operations will work on the grayscale color space of the image. Okay, so for that purpose, any colored image will be converted to a grayscale, and then these operations will going to work, and afterwards only it will be converted back to the colored image. The resultant image will be converted back to the colored image. Fine. So then what does it mean, convolution? It means convolve two signals as per your answer itself. So here you are going to not using the signal, you are going to use the matrix. So let's take a simple example of 5x5 matrix, which will be convolved with the another matrix. Okay, so for example, I'll take a matrix of 1 4 6 2 4. Okay, so this is a 5x5 matrix. When it is convolved with the, convolved in the sense, what are the operations you are going to do? You're going to multiply another signal with the second signal with the first signal, and then get the summation of it, right? So the same operation you are going to do it here. Okay, so first you are going to multiply the matrix, the second matrix with the original matrix, and you are going to have the summation of it. Okay, here, so this, consider this is a matrix, so image matrix, let us call it as a image matrix. That means it's just a simple image which have only 5 rows and 5 columns of pixels, and those pixel values will be like this. Okay, if I have like this kind of image, when it is convolved, when it is multiplied with another image, another matrix which is called M, just use it as M. So another matrix will be it's like 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1. So this is another matrix. Okay, so when it is made to convert with this image, how can I do it? How this operation will going to work? Okay, so when I want this signal to be converted with this signal, okay, so then how can I convert this? First I'm going to multiply this with this. Okay, so how this multiplication will happen? So this size matrix will be multiplied with the same size in this first matrix. Okay, first I matrix. Okay, so how will this happen? These three rows and these three columns, first three rows and first three columns will be considered first, then this will be multiplied with these values, that m values. Okay, so what's the result then? One into 1 1, 4 into 0 0, 1 into 6 6. The next row is 1 into 1 1, 6 into 0 0, 2 into 1 1. Okay, in the next 2 into 1 2, 1 into 0 0, 3 into 1 3. So this is about the first matrix. Okay, first part of the matrix. Next it will move to the next column. Okay, and the next the values will be like 4 into 1 4, 6 into 0 0, 2 into 1 2. Okay, next is 6 2 3. It is 6 space 0 space 3, and next is 1 2 1 3 4. So 1 space 4. So this is when this is the resultant when this matrix is multiplied with the next portion. Okay, so and coming to the last portion, the values will be like the matrix portion will be considered is this last three columns and first three rows. Okay, this will be like 6 2 4 2 3 1 3 4 5 elements will be considered. Okay, 6 2 4 2 3 1, and is multiplied with the result second matrix. Okay, so this is the result. Next is 3 4 5, 3 into 1 1 3, 4 into 0 0, 5 into 1 5. Okay, so this is pertaining to this part. This part is completed. The same way this matrix is multiplied with this portion, second row, first three column, and next next three column, and next three rows. Okay, so like the same way until it completes this complete portion, it's going to calculate. Okay, so finally we are able to get the 3 cross 3 matrix, and what's the final value that will be calculated here. Calculate now. So this 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 matrix will be multiplied with this portion first. Okay, 1 4 6 1 6 2 2 1 3. Okay, so next this will be slided horizontally and multiplied with the next columns values, that is 4 6 2 6 2 3 1 3 4 into 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1. Okay, so and this will be next after completing this, it will be slide next to the next column. So now that is 6 2 4 2 3 1 and 3 4 5 multiplied with 1 0 1 1 0 1 and 1 0 1. So this is the resultant, and after that there is no column, so this will be ended up and it will move to the next row. So next row elements are 1 6 2 2 1 3 1 4 5 elements will be considered, and it will be multiplied with this matrix. Okay, so what's the value? 1 2 1 0 0 0 2 3 5. 2 3 5. So this is pertaining to this part. Move horizontally again. 6 2 3 1 3 4 and 4 5 2 multiplied with 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1. So what's the result you'll get? 6 1 4 Okay, so do the calculations. Okay, 614 342. Because this is second part, and coming to the third part, it will be like 2 3 1. It will slide towards the end horizontally. Then the next portion will be considered is the elements are 2 3 1 3 4 5 and 5 2 1. So we'll get the value as 2 3 5. Next two elements are 0 0 0. Next elements are 1 5 1. Okay, so like the same way, coming to the next portion. So after finishing the columns, it will slide downwards vertically, and the portion now it will be considered as 2 3 1 1 4 5 2 4 2. Okay, so 2 3 1 sorry 2 1 3 1 4 5 2 1 3 1 4 5 2 4 2. It is 1, it is 2. 2 0 3, it is 0, it is 0. So it is 5, it is 2. Okay, so the same way calculate for the next portion. So now tell me what is the value here. What will be the value? 1 into 1 1, 3 into 0 0, 4 into 1 4, 4 into 1, the next row it is 4, 5 into 0, second column, second row 0, 2 into 1 2, next 4 2 4 into 1 0 1. So 4 2 4. Okay, so the next it moves horizontally. Once it is finished horizontal scrolling and completed all the columns, it moved vertically and calculate for the next row elements. Okay, so next values are 3 4 5 5 2 1 2 4 1. So 3 4 5 and is and 5 2 1 2 4 1, and it is multiplied with this matrix. You will get the values like 3 5 2 and 5 1 1. When this matrix is multiplied with this matrix, we'll be able to get final resultant this. Okay, so when it is, and now calculate the sum
Second
of,
line that is 102 no, ma'am.
where it is 102.
That second line, ma'am. That first time you have multiplied, not ma'am.
106,
106, then it will be 102 no, ma'am.
Where it is, okay, sorry, it's
Left
102.
first one.
Okay, so this is how it will going to be multiplied, right? So now to get the final matrix, you need to find out the sum of each of this sub matrix here. Okay, so now try to find the sum of all the elements which are present in this submatrix and try to get the final resultant matrix. So now tell me the result or the sum of this matrix. Six plus 4, 10, 10 plus 5, 15, right? Next, sum of this. Come on, tell me. What's the sum of all the elements which are present in this submatrix? So sum of the elements which are present in this matrix will be 15. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 6 plus zeros will be equal to 15. Okay, so then sum of this will be
20.
20. Next, sum of this 6
21.
21. Next, sum of this
14.
14. Next,
17, ma'am.
17. Next,
18, ma'am.
18. Next,
Ma'am, that 17, it's not 17, ma'am, it's 20.
6 per flow, 10. 5 plus 5.
Yes, ma'am,
Yes,
it's
it is
20, ma'am.
It's 10, 20. Okay, then this one
15, ma'am.
15. Then
19.
19. Then for this matrix, we'll have the sum 10 plus 5, 15, 17.
17.
Okay, so this is the final matrix you are going to get after the convolution operation, right? After convolution happen, so you'll be able to convert this matrix to this one. So it is reduced. Okay, so why this process is called convolution? Okay, so convolution is a basic process, basic operation you are going to see in every image processing techniques, advanced image processing techniques ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. So for all those techniques, this is the basic process. Okay, and for different techniques how it differs is, so this matrix what you are going to consider to work on the images, to multiply with the image matrix, will be different for different techniques. Okay, so ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ನ ನೀವು ತಗೊಂತೀರಲ್ಲ to multiply with the image. So as I said, this is a simple example for a simple image which have 5 rows and 5 columns of pixels, which is in the grayscale mode. Okay, so ಇದು grayscale mode ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಇಮೇಜು 5 rows 5 columns ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸೈಜ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, that is just I represented here, and these are all the values which represent the intensity of the pixels. The same thing happened in case of the original images also. So when that image is multiplied, when it is convolved with the matrix like this, so then it will be able to give the some kind of results, some meaningful information it is going to give. Okay, some particular technique will be implemented on that particular image to get the results. Okay, so if it is and this matrix is different for different techniques which are used in the image processing field. Okay, so if it is of edge detection technique, the kernel is this matrix is different. If it is of filtering techniques, this matrix is different. That means the values which are contained in this matrix will be different for different techniques. Okay, so that's what happened in case of all these advanced image processing techniques. Okay, so this is the basic operation you need to know, what is happened inside of the morphological operations or edge detection techniques or the filtering techniques. Okay, so this can be generally called in terms of as a kernel. Okay, so we used to call it as a kernel which will be operated with the image to get edge to be detected on the image or to get filtered the image should be filtered with to remove the noises, to have the different morphological operations on the images. We often use this kind of metrics. Okay, so that's about the different techniques and the different concepts we are going to discuss in the next class. Okay, just a brief out things I have told you. So morphological operations are the basic operations we can do with the image shape, dimension of the images ಜೊತೆ ನಾವೇನು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So that will be called as the morphological operations. And edge detection, there are different kinds of morphological operations also, like open, close, erosion, dilation. Okay, so there are different kinds of morphological operations. So we shall see its implementation and what are all those operation will do actually, and how can we implement that in OpenCV, that by using Python. So that we shall see in the next class. Okay, so and edge detection, we are going to find out the different edge detection technique. That means we are going to find out the different edges in the image, in the scenery. Okay, so edges, how it could be detected, and by using different methods we are going to detect the multiple edges. And filtering is used to remove the noises, unnecessary pixel values, unnecessary colors, unnecessary shades, and noises which are present in the image. To remove those kind of things, we are going to use the filtering techniques. And what are all the different filtering techniques we have, and how can we implement those, all those things we shall see in the next class. Okay, so that's it for today.